Praise be to Jesus. Well, hello again, everyone. It's Saturday afternoon. I'm going to have you listen to, if you want to listen to it, an audio report from Vatican News. So that'll be coming up. I want to stick my own 2 cents in here for a moment. Now, if you listen to this, some of you are going to say, wow, this really sounds good. I really agree with this. And other people are going to say, well, this fits right into the agenda of the globalists. In other words, the people who want a one world government, a one world money supply, a one world banking system, a one world religion, where a small group of people run the world, basically. They call all the shots. A lot of people feel like Pope Francis's stand on immigration was a step towards this. In other words, to erase national borders and to incorporate people of different cultures throughout Europe and, even here in America. The Pope supports more of an open immigration policy where, the dignity of the human person is more important than being careful about who's coming into your country. So depending on, your thinking, you could take this either one or two ways. So here comes the report now.
Pope Francis, who is on a 2-day visit to Dublin, Ireland, on the occasion of the World Meeting of Families, on Saturday addressed the country's authorities, civil society and the diplomatic corps. While urging for a global family based on unity and solidarity where the weak are protected, he also denounced the grave scandal of clerical sexual abuse of young people by members of the Church in Ireland.
La famiglia è il collante della società.
Acknowledging that families in today's rapidly evolving society are faced with difficulties and challenges, Pope Francis said families are the glue of society, whose welfare cannot be taken for granted but must be promoted and protected by every appropriate means. He said that racial and ethnic hatred, intractable conflicts and violence, contempt for human dignity and for fundamental human rights, and the growing divide between the rich and the poor go against the concept of the entire world as a single family. The growth of a materialistic throwaway culture, the Pope noted, has in fact made us increasingly indifferent to the poor and to the defenseless members of our human family, including the unborn who are deprived of the very right to life. Perhaps the most disturbing challenge in this regard today is the massive refugee crisis, he said. Speaking about protecting the vulnerable, such as women, children and orphans, the Pope acknowledged the grave scandal caused in Ireland by the abuse of young people by members of the Church charged with responsibility for their protection and education.
Il fallimento delle autorità ecclesiastiche, vescovi, superiori religiosi, sacerdoti e altri nell'affrontare adeguatamente questi crimini repugnanti.
Pope Francis said that the failure of the ecclesiastical authorities, bishops, religious superiors, priests and others, to adequately address these repellent crimes has rightly given rise to outrage and remains a source of pain and shame for the Catholic community. He called on the Church's leadership to remedy past mistakes and to adopt stringent norms meant to ensure that they do not happen again. However, Pope Francis acknowledged that the Church of Ireland in the past and present has played a role in promoting the welfare of children that cannot be obscured. The Holy Father also expressed satisfaction over Holy See-Irish relations and the nation's rich Christian heritage of more than a millennium and a half, recalling some of its first preachers, scholars and saints. I'm Robin Gomes.